Hello and welcome. In this video, interoperability standards are introduced. By the end of this lesson, learners will be able to understand the different interoperability standards, identify the key characteristics for the different interoperability standards. Interoperability standards. Interoperability depends upon both syntax and semantics. A number of interoperability standards have been developed to address the requirements of both types of interoperability. The following types or categories of standards are used in healthcare: terminology standards, document standards, conceptual standards, messaging standards. Messaging standards outline the structure, content, and data requirements of electronic messages to enable the effective and accurate sharing of information. The term message refers to a unit of information that is sent from one system to another, such as between a laboratory information system and a GP's clinical information system. Examples of messaging standards include HL7v2.x for administrative data and digital imaging and communications in medicine, DICOM, for radiology images. Terminology standards. Terminology standards provide specific codes for terminologies and classifications for clinical concepts such as diseases and medications. Terminology systems assign a unique code or value to a specific disease or entity. For example, the ICP-C2 code for asthma is R96. Terminologies are used primarily to capture clinical information at the point of care. As such, they are highly detailed, have predefined relationships, and are fine-grained. Classification systems, such as ICD-10-AM, group related concepts together to satisfy a specified use case, for example, causes of disease. It is necessary to select different classifications and terminologies in combination to enable complete coverage across all of healthcare. Examples of terminology standards include ICP-C2, ICD-10-AM, SNOMED-CT for clinical terms and LOINC for laboratory results. Document standards. Document standards indicate the type of information included in a document and also the location of the information. Examples of document standards include the paper-based subjective, objective, assessment, plan, SOAP, standard, and also HL7 Clinical Document Architecture, CDA, for the electronic sharing of clinical documents. HL7 has developed Document Standard Overview of Healthcare Interoperability Standards Health Information and Quality Authority 15 Specifications for a Continuity of Care Document, HL7 CCD, and a Discharge Summary, HL7DS. Conceptual standards. Conceptual standards allow the transmission of information between systems without any loss of the meaning or context of that information. For example, the HL7 Reference Information Model, RIM, provides a framework for describing health information and the context around it, i.e., who, what, when, where, and how. Application standards. Application standards determine the implementation of business rules for software systems to interact with each other. For example, application standards can allow a single user to log into multiple information systems in one environment, allowing efficient access to the required health information. This can facilitate the simultaneous viewing of health information across multiple databases that are not electronically integrated. Architecture standards. Architecture standards define a generic model for health information systems. They allow the integration of health information systems by providing guidance to aid the planning and design of new systems and also the integration of existing systems. This is achieved by defining common data elements and business logic between systems. For example, the CEN standard ENV 12967, Healthcare Information Systems Architecture or HISA, provides an open architecture that is independent of technical specifications and applications. This standard enables integration of common data and business logic between systems, which is achieved via a middleware's layer allowing information exchange between different systems. Architecture standards. Architecture standards define a generic model for health information systems. They allow the integration of health information systems by providing guidance to aid the planning and design of new systems and also the integration of existing systems. This is achieved by defining common data elements and business logic between systems. For example, the CEN standard ENV 12967, Healthcare Information Systems Architecture or HISA, provides an open architecture that is independent of technical specifications and applications. This standard enables integration of common data and business logic between systems, which is achieved via a middleware's layer allowing information exchange between different systems. This concludes the lesson. Thank you for watching.